All right, everybody, welcome to the what is it, weekly CSC show match at this point.
It's
Tonight,
what, week 9? It's
it's
week 9
It's
is
week
CSC.
9. Week 9, yeah. Even though it says week 7 in the title, some genius. We got the Zoomers versus the Caracals, and I believe that would be the Caracals taking the knife round right there, which is super fun for them. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, they get to stay on CT.
Is this week 9? I'm gonna update the title to say it's week 9. All right.
Yep.
So
let's
we're
get
playing
this
on
all
Overpass.
updated.
If you couldn't
And
tell,
Sam is a sub.
Sam is a sub. He's normally not.
Do you have any personal experience with this one?
I do. I got absolutely, totally crapped on Dust 2 by this man. He just peaked along and just won every single aim duel ever. It's our one loss this season. It was very unfortunate.
You know, the one thing is that on Overpass, it's a little bit less about aim duels. You can use some util, and I know that the Caracals have practiced because they were the ones that prepared us, the major team, the Leopards. We played Overpass against them. They got us ready to be the perfect Overpass team. Now we've won it twice in officials, so
nice.
basically it's our home map now. It's all because this minor team, so
okay.
they've got this. I believe in them.
You believe in them? No bias at all. Okay, so Matt just paused right now. I assume everybody's making sure everybody else is ready.
Yep.
But by the way, I'm Mechatronic. I'm here with my co-caster Fuffy. We got Germs on the sticks.
Woo!
He's on the sticks. He moves around people like you just saw. It's very, very fluid, etc.
Exactly.
Yeah, we will be getting into the pistol round in a moment here. I'd like to pay attention to Night Fury, the boy with the P2000 on his hip. One of the only players in the league to actually use the P2000.
There's got to be someone.
No, there's a couple. It's not just like zero.
A couple, yeah.
But it's like 1 or 2, possibly 3. It's not very many. I think I used it for 1 game just because I was like, hey, I just got this P2000 skin, so why don't I use it? And I'm pretty sure that was the entire thing.
I mean, I got one a while ago when I saw like Woxic or someone using it.
Guardian uses it.
True. Maybe it's just an opera gun. You need one more bullet in case they rush you.
Yo, everyone in the chat is saying Presente. I'm confused.
Presente?
Yes. It's present with an E at the end.
I think we just sort of roll with it. And
I think we're going to roll with it.
Going on. Anyways, we're in the match!
Just like we're going to roll with the beginning of this pistol round, and Scraps is pushing up on this connector position. T with the nice
double
nade out.
HE. Oh, Night Fury eats it. Oh, that's a rough one, but he's going to back up and now take some shots. Just sprint as far away as he can. Somehow he gets out of there with his life, but only 15 HP.
That's the P2000
backup,
advantage.
call for backup. Peppy comes in to help him reinforce this site. Scraps still has connector, and there's a pick straight up from Khan. Now the T's are a little worried. They have to watch their back, but Scraps is re-aggressing. This could be a mistake. And yeah, Scraps goes down to dies without grace. Now the T's can rotate through, but there's 2 CTs waiting here in water if they do.
Mike gonna be sitting in the back just like Stewie 2K. He lets the 1, 2, 3. Let's 4 go by.
They're all past him. He shoots one down. There's another one. The
KZ!
Ammo goes down, but Peppy has an assist onto the one that Scraps had lit up. 3 on 2, and they haven't even gone out to sight. They're instead turning all the way back. This pistol round is literally just up and down connector. This way and that way, but the CTs, they've realized it too.
Yeah, they're calling this really well, and everyone's here. Peppy's about to set up now, and they sees Freeman coming by and grabs the kill into Freeman. And Exilia looking just to get anything done, sitting in the spot that Kerrigan is so famous for. But can't get anything yet.
Damage. Ooh. There it is.
Takes.
I mean, Peppy's body shot's really just working out good. Finish him off, just playing it safe here. I'm enjoying it. I'm curious if we'll see a force-up from the T's now. I'm assuming it's just going to be a Glock run so that they can get AKs as soon as possible.
I mean,
but nope. T's and Dies has gone in too.
Oh,
they're going
everyone
for
is
it.
invested.
3 Mac 10s, 1 Tech 9, 1 Scout. They're going to go for it. They're going to go fast. I'm excited to see it. Dies ready to smoke the Molly. No Molly comes in, but Night Fury's aggression clears out all of Fountain. And with all of Fountain gone, all they have to worry about is B now. A smoke behind isolates T, but T's just going to go forward off of it because Hamaya probably doesn't realize that they're there.
Oh, looking for
He
the
hits the
anti-flash!
wrong way.
Oh!
Oh, but Hamaya can't get the spray and dies without grace, entering onto Peppy there. Means that they have the sight, but Focus at least has one back. Good trade. Focus goes in for the M4. Now just has to back up. They're so lit. This pistol can definitely finish them off. Focus just hiding. Oh, but they just showed their shoulder. Taken down. Night Fury and Scraps have to retake this from Khan. But will they even go for it?
Yeah, it's not looking really good for Night Fury here. Down to 17 HP. 2 rounds in a row now that he's been hit really low going into anything, right? Last round hit really low at that bathroom entrance for basically the whole round. Looks like Scrap and Night Fury are looking to kind of see if they can get any exits there, and now we're looking to just exit through the connector. Just don't want to lose the 2 weapons they've got. Kind of sucks to be in the position right at the CT's winning the first round. The T's just buy up a round, and they even get a rifle gifted over to them in the form of that M4 that Sam's got sitting on there.
Yeah, and at this point now, tied up, but the CTs have so much worse money. I mean, yes, they can force, but it's not like they can get MAC 10s and get aggressive like the T side, because it's their whole job to just defend this area. And so, yeah, just stuck onto a save. Focus has a P250. The 2 SMGs could go for something. Night Fury has a full kit of util. They could try to pull some kind of set play out of the hat. We'll see what it is.
Oh,
Spotting fountain, running away. Got some intel at least. Do the boomage peek. Just swing something for info.
Oh, Hamaya's got some information now, but he can't get anything done with it. Freeman and dies without grace. Take him out quickly. Focus gets taken out quickly right after. Peppy tries to do anything with the pew pew machine. Cannot get anything going.
They should just save here.
Yeah, I mean, they're... See, here's the thing, right? Scraps is here, and at this point, they'll buy in next round anyway. It's kind of worth, especially with Scraps on
each
2.9.
of them could drop one gun next round, and they could have so much money. Oh, but now, I mean, Scraps so tucked in. Stuff, letting him go past, but Anexelia with the headshot. Clean second one for the Zoomers, and yeah, without enough loss bonus, no one except Scraps can really buy in, so... Looks like that Caracals should just pistol this one. Maybe get some deagles, maybe stack somewhere. A little bit of a gamble come in.
A little bit of gamble. I'd just like to make it very clear that the pew pew machine was one of our favorite admins, one of our 3 favorite admins' ideas. Our guy Raptor. So,
It's a good one.
Raptor. And they've invested some now, actually. They've got body armor on many people. They got deagles out. They've put some money into this round. They're going on that patented just have enough money to buy for next round kind of thing. Night Fury gets flashed on the back of this box, and T has gotten a bunch of information.
The question is, are these nades that tell that it's B, or are they going to read into it that it's a fake? Bomb and con, so the T's could go anywhere, but the CTs have 3? No, just 2 here. Night Fury holding close, waiting for someone to come out aggressively. T's there with an SMG. They do a smoke as if they're running, but instead just swing right in. That sound huge. It's bad for Night Fury. He doesn't assume that they could be so close, but Hamaya's 2 deegs! Absolutely cleaning up B site. Hamaya, the one player on this side that's been going positive 1.2 rating in the league, one of the strongest players in minor. And Scraps, deagle singing out newest pickup for the Caracals. Also being successful, but not successful in that peak. So dies without grace, has 18 HP.
Is
and
he
can
expecting
go for a
this?
clutch.
He's not going to
Nope,
expect
knife
this.
Out.
Knife out.
Down.
Taken down by Peppy. Ooh, nice little B up there from Hamaya. Nice little KZ. Hamaya dropping that over to Night Fury. Ooh. The Alperino.
Ooh, Focus grabs it. Focus drop. There it is. They figured out their guns. Focus
they figured it out.
Focus needs my armor.
No, there's an extra AK on the ground.
Oh, Focus gives my armor, right?
He's
Focus?
Okay.
Let's
he
go,
did not.
Focus.
Folks, he did not pull the Raptor.
No Raptors tonight.
No Raptors tonight.
Only Focus 834. Getting into long control, getting flashed.
Oh, but does he get taken down quickly? He does!
Oh! He just needed to get into bathrooms there. He had an escape option to him. There it is, Focus going down. He's one of the players that just happens to die early in some of these rounds. Unfortunate one. Fortunate circumstance, but the Zoomers are going to be very pleased with it. Now Sam can be posted up on long, but looks down right as Peppy's about to peek. Sam wants to go for an op. And there it is. Now Sam can post up, and if Peppy goes out again, that's going to be a kill.
He's going for the brains. Oh,
Ooh.
but oh my goodness,
Oh,
Sam is
perfect
just
crosshair placement.
yeah. Peppy just gets out aimed there, and Scraps and Knife Fury are left here to deal with this. And you know what? Hamaya's on the flank here. Hamaya could actually get a lot done on this player in Divider. Hamaya does on Guys Without Grace, and now that's a two-front war that they need to fight.
Oh, but they've cleared out their backside now. They can back up if they'd like. Night Fury stuck here in sight. Scraps up to assist, but the T's could leave. Instead, they're just slowing down. Now looks like they're going to walk in. Night Fury needs a lot more.
He's not going to get anything.
Nope, nope. Taken down by NX's swing. And Sam, MVP of that round. I mean, picking up those 2 kills. The second one at long was just perfect crosshair placement. Peppy knew that they were there, but did not win the duel.
No, did not win the duel at all, and it's going to be a weird buy now for the Caracals. They're deciding who gets that weapon right there.
Let's see if the Hamaya dig comes in again. It happened down on B.
It's like a patented thing now.
Yep, it's the Hamaya dig. Everyone knows it. Scariest deagle in minor.
Scariest.
By the way, is it just me, or can anyone else not see Hamaya's crosshair?
No, we just can't see Hamaya's crosshair. I don't know why.
I mean, maybe the stream has the settings to be able to just see default crosshair, but
no, it still doesn't work with that.
Oh wow!
Because I have mine as also see. And Anaxilia takes on Hamaya. We won't be seeing any of the Hamaya peak today. Sam's getting some control on long, but it seems that Focus might have been able to hear that. Focus playing spoiler here onto Anaxilia. Maybe? No. Anaxilia clears Focus, and Sam goes through the wall to find Nightbeard. Sam really, he wanted that P2K.
Wanted it, grabbed it, and now they've got good money on their side. They've got a lead in these rounds, and the question is, will the Caracals buy? Oh,
the answer
they do.
Is
it's
yes.
so late, though.
They forced a lot into this here.
Yep, but I mean, 2 M4s, a FAMAS, 2 SMGs, it's not... You know, there's enough. They have the util to really challenge.
Oh, but they're going aggressive with it.
Yeah, I mean, Hamaya has grabbed all this control and all of this info on top of it. They know that it has to be B. Night Fury's kill now just makes so much contact, but he does the proper thing, which is to stay alive. However, Peppy cannot keep his life through that smoke. Night Fury dies to a nade. Now it gets really unfortunate. First kill, no more kills in the round. The Zoomers should have this. Scraps and Focus want to look into it. I feel like this should definitely be a save. Oh, but Focus has found the first kill. Scraps has gotten close. Spray is good. 1 kill, and Excelia is so lit up. They know where Freedom was because of the spam. They swing straight on them. How did they win that retake?
Honestly, I'm not very sure how they won that retake. Like, the 2 people that were outside of Monster there, nobody looked at Scraps the whole time. Just like they were both looking at the person who was on over towards Toxic, and they couldn't deal with the fact that there was somebody else on their side. And it was a nice round that really shouldn't have been won by the Caracals. Ended up getting converted.
Yeah, it's interesting. They win these duels when they're peeking in aggressively there. They just can't get them when they're holding the site. Maybe that'll prompt them to go for more sort of info plays on this.
Oh,
take the aggression boom, but aggression right there, yeah.
Should have seen Night Fury there. We can assume that he didn't. He gets flashed right in the face. Oh boy.
Good flash to stall, but Peppy's gone down again. Night Fury's stuck in the same spot. Gonna get swung on by Sam. Yeah, Sam's double entry clears it out. Again, they should save here. Again, they could look into it. Hamaya's got 1.
And they should stop.
No more kills from Hamaya. And yeah. Unfortunate. I feel like Peppy's just way too passive on that angle and getting figured out every time by Sam's swing.
Focus is in a good place here. He might be able to get something here. Might be able to get a little something on the Dives Without Grace. Not going to be able to get anything and should just absolutely dipping back out. I want to talk about the no, we're not going to talk about anything yet.
There's a save. We're fine.
Okay,
we got
there
this.
you go. It's
Focus
fine.
is good.
Yep. Did you see the Molotov that bounced off inside water and went back onto the
Yeah.
site?
It just flew right over.
It just said no. I will not go to water. I will
Do you
actually molly
ever
site. That was great.
do you ever try to throw like an under palace molly, but instead it hits the top of default on Mirage and
Yes.
flies up to upper palace?
Yes.
That one,
I like
honestly,
actually know.
sometimes I feel big brain if a guy's up there and it lands up top instead.
All right. All right.
I just
So
pretend that I meant it all along.
we got a timeout from the Caracals here.
It's a smart timeout. They've got to get things sorted before the Zoomers win out this half.
Yeah, they
They
want
have
to
to
make
decide how they want to play around Focus's M4.
Yeah, we're only 8 rounds in, right? This is round number 9, and they're going to invest around this M4. Hamaya dropping it over to Scraps. He's dropping it over to Night Fury, who probably will drop it over to Hamaya again. Like, let's be real here.
Yeah.
So Hamaya is going to stick with just this P250.
Maybe get some aggression? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe just try like a boom HP kind of. Focus with the nice A-main Molotov. I believe that did hit. Did.
Yep.
Takes a
Damage
lot
onto
off of Sam.
Hamaya's gonna hear Sam here. Bird and dealt with. Sam taken down. Now Hamaya has to get out of there. Can't. But hey, at least that's a pick. That's some info. Problem is they've lost focus. That's one of the M4s out. That's so much of their util out. Scraps with only a flash and an HE. This point now, I mean, Scraps gets found out there in that close spot. I think that's just a round. Might even be another save. If Scraps gets a multi-kill here, then there's a chance. Spots him, swing wide.
It's
FAMAS
the FAMAS.
unable to find anything, yeah.
It's the FAMAS. You can't get a kill on it to start with. Like, let's be real here.
He's holding this, but so low that Peppy's SMG might be worth it. Or they might come B. They want to come B. Peppy hears all of this. Dodges the flash. Freeman taken out.
Oh my
now
god.
Peppy can just tuck, has bomb control, and Night Fury's coming in to help them. This is going to be so difficult to flash out, but Peppy dodges all the flashes like a master.
Oh my
sprays
Peppy.
Down 2 more. Night Fury, the only one left, and he sprays Anextelia. Peppy's 3K there wins him the round.
Oi. The Zoomers are just losing rounds they shouldn't. That's 2 rounds now that the Zoomers should have definitely won, right? And they misplayed it. Why would you push B there, right? You know the guy's there, right? There's no reason to ever push B there. It just doesn't make sense.
Oh,
It's not make sense at all.
that was crazy.
That was a little insane.
They killed Scraps, but maybe they assumed that they had an A stack or that the others would have rotated quickly. But Peppy just stayed there in water. Sprayed him down. The SMG was honestly the perfect weapon for that job because so many lit players kept peeking out.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'd just like to very quickly touch on the fact that again, is another little clip for my file folder of why the FAMAS is the worst gun in this game. It's not even close. Oh, Anaxilia down to 36 HP from a Molotov. Freeman down to 76.
Did they just keep running through that one?
That's a beefy molly right there.
Why don't they smoke it? What's going on?
I don't know, but Anaxilia is very far pushed up here. And Hamaya probably does not have
soloing this whole site, but winning duels. Full confidence from Hamaya. One more player to find, but Focus is able to swing close. This 1-2 punch, Hamaya plus Focus, successful. And oh, Focus at least gets the trade onto Sam. With that, this round does not fall out of their hands. Yes, Focus goes down eventually, but 3-on-2, they can be comfortable with this. Comfortable with knowing there's really not much map control. It can be taken, though. Scraps in the same spot with the FAMAS. Maybe she'll make it work a little better than just a tag this time.
It's the ultimate tagging machine. It's like a BMW. BMW is the ultimate driving machine. FAMAS the ultimate tag machine. Dives Without Grace and T. Last 2 alive here for the Zoomers. An AWP and an AK between them and 3 flashes and 2 smokes. They've got plenty of utility to do anything that they want here. Scraps is going to try and push outside of these bathrooms. Grabs a little bit of vision onto Dives Without Grace and just backs right up. Chucks the nade through Divider. Not going to do any damage. But Dies has a great flash right over. Should be
Oh,
clearing Scraps
doesn't
here.
know where to look.
Does
Oh,
clear
yeah.
Scraps.
But Night Fury's been successful. Now they can just play this retake, right?
Oh,
Oh,
Night Fury.
awkward. Minor nade.
Minor
It's
nades.
okay, though. But not minor aim. There it is. Taking him down. And I guess maybe the body shot. Does that count as minor aim if it's just a body shot?
I think so. Can we get a minor nade in chat? Thank you, everyone. That's all I needed from life. All right, and we're gonna turn the stream off now because that's all I need. Okay.
Yeah, that's all we got for you guys.
That's all we got.
Deagle's in an SMG. I'm guessing a B rush, and they're gonna prove me right. Oh no, they're getting a little bit of A control. Or con control, I guess. Yeah, con.
That's
so Scraps is gonna be the
con.
one to make contact. Scraps has an M4 though. This can be a lot more promising as long as Scraps looks the right way. There's so many players walking up. This could just be a farm or just looking the wrong. There we go.
Oh, grabs one, grabs two. Peppy.
Sprays two. That's something.
Peppy grabs
that
another one
is
elsewhere.
much better than the FAMAS. Good for having looked the wrong way at the beginning. Dies has crept up close. T's picked up the M4. Maybe T could find a little something, but Dies just sort of the human decoy with only a Glock. They want to go B? Or, yes, they do want to go B.
They're deciding.
Problem is, it's going to be so tough for them, yeah. Getting sprayed down. Peppy could even be close, just like that previous round where Peppy went off and killed all of them in short.
And they're just going to try and get some long control. They haven't tried there. They've tried going through the connector. They've tried pushing up the bathrooms. They're now going to try the last possible place.
Here comes focus up right now. Please focus. Don't look away.
Okay,
You
no
know what?
focus
The
off.
focus smoke, actually.
The focus
It's even
smoke.
smarter. Focus smoke, like, just play it safe. You know they have so little time after the smoke is faded. Like, they're pretty much... Oh, spotted?
Boom.
There it is. Focus op does come in.
Focus off is here.
He could save, but let's see. They have 2 loss, so, like, saving just an M4, it's, like, slightly worth it, but not really.
It's more of not getting the M4 into the enemy's hands at this point.
True,
Right,
but I mean,
like-
they have full guns, but... T
Well,
can't know
Scraps
that.
doesn't have a full guns, right?
But Scraps
Peppy
is
can
dead.
drop over. It could have been a little tight. It depends. It depends on you as the Zoomers how much you know, right?
Exactly, and they did not know enough. Maybe there was a FAMAS. Maybe if they, like, gave up that M4, the FAMAS would have picked it up and been like, let's go. No more paintball gun for me.
Yeah, really. Focus 834. He's gonna chuck the A main Molotov. He's done so many times now.
I think, honestly, this is going to come down to the individual firepower. Players like Sam and Freeman and T just very strong. Running and taking duels. But the util usage from the Caracals is what could stop them. But in this round, there's no util to stop them because they're just up so quickly. T with the first pick, now tucking close. Amaya, will he be ready for this one? No, caught looking the wrong way. Is it a knife?
Is there a knife?
Is it a knife?
Can we get a knife cam? It's
Oh,
not a
instead
knife,
it's a
but he gets
choke!
screwed.
We get a choke cam. T wanting to get a double kill, instead gets a 0 kill. But at least Freeman knows where the last 2 are. So Focus knows that Freeman knows and gonna rotate on up.
Focus knows that Freeman knows that Focus knows. And Focus gets flashed by Freeman. Bomb goes
So
down.
many Fs coming through. We get an F in the chat.
F in the
That
chat for
attempted
us.
play by T. Now it's going to be an attempted 1v2 by Freeman. Honestly, though, I like this position, especially now that they know where both are. Team Flash is awkward, but Focus's shot is clean. The Caracals pick up a 7th, where before we were talking about the Zoomers potentially winning that half. Looks like the Caracals, they take a timeout, they take a breather, and now they're up on the board. They just need one more to win the half for themselves.
Took a second. It's going now. They're saucing now, folks. They're saucing.
Exactly. They are
Yeah.
saucing, and Saucy's not even in the server. But
Saucy's
Saucy in
not
the
in the
chat. Can we get a
server.
hi from Saucy if you're chilling in the chat?
We've got 3 more rounds of this half, including this one. All right, we are looking to get things done here.
Are
So-
they gonna B-rush? They don't have util to do any kind of
Oh.
default. They just have to B-rush, right?
I think so. Ooh, they're going through.
Oh, they're taking water. The Molly's awkward, but the fact that they're past it.
Scrap should hear all of this. Night Fury's the first one tested, and he fails.
Oh, Peppy's in the same spot as always. The problem is Peppy's just so far away. Peppy, what can you do? Stay back for the retake, my friend. That's really all that you can hope to do.
Oh, Scraps
is
played
playing
spoiler.
So fast. First 1 second. The retake is perfect. Scraps and Peppy taking out everyone, leaving it to Annexelia and T. And these two players, they can try to clutch, but nope. T goes down. Annexelia, the only one left, 1-on-3.
Yeah, this should be a save right here. You want to make sure you've got money going into the last couple of rounds, and well, I lied.
Is that a heaven molly?
I think it is. I mean, he lined up the heaven smoke, but he choked a molly.
They're on full loss, so maybe you try to take M4s away from the CTs?
I mean, yeah.
You get the op out of their hands, they could be broke in the very last round.
Maya is going to be the one here. He's going to be the one, and he gets it. He takes it, passes test with flying colors, takes
Amaya
Annexelia
star
out.
power, 10 kills. Peppy's also got 10 kills, which is interesting given how it seems like whenever Peppy dies, they just lose B outright. And Peppy stays alive there, and they retake like champions. There it is, Caracals. Come on, Caracals. I believe in you.
You believe in them? I'm very happy
believe
you
in
believe in
them.
them. I'm pretty sure you should believe in them. That's
I
how
think
that
they
works.
are just hard underdogs in like every game, given how rough it's been for them. But you know,
Focus
maybe
is
they
gonna
can
get
start
caught out
turning it
here.
around now.
Oh!
Oh. Focus dig, but Hamaya spray. Hamaya triple.
What?
Hamaya quadruple. Hamaya peak. Let's go. Even picks up the Hamayop at the end to give over to his friend Focus. That spray was so clean. This is why this guy is the star of the Caracals.
Yo, screw the legend peak. It's all about the Hamaya peak. There's nothing better about it. The Hamaya spray now. He got 4 headshots there, man.
It's just so good.
Just better. He's literally built differently.
Oh, it's so interesting. I'm curious to see how Hamaya will do when we do swap sides. I know it's either Hamaya or Focus, likely going to be taking over that in-game leader role. But Hamaya's individual skill may struggle if they're the one who has to call everything. But right now, there's no worries at all for the Caracals. Their individuals shining in this last round. Focus and Hamaya each getting one. Scraps finally goes down, but again, Hamaya too strong. Simple trade, and the last two players stuck over towards B.
Knight just
And
saw
Night Fury
both of
knows
them.
it.
Yeah, Night Fury just saw absolutely both of them. Throws the little nade, gets a little bit of peak damage onto Dice Without Grace, but Hamaya takes down T, and it's just left
Hamaya,
two ties.
he doesn't care. Hamaya, the champion of this one. They were tied with like Focus and Peppy at 10 kills. Now up to 17.
Just absolutely built differently.
5 kills in the last 2 rounds.
Yeah. All right, we talked a lot about how the Zoomers were winning this half up until about the round 8 mark, right? When Caracals went on this streak, but they finished out. The Caracals finished out this half really well. We want to see some less choking from the Zoomers. I think that's the best way to describe it. Just less choke.
I think that's definitely true. I think now it's a real test for the Caracals because they can be decent on T side. I know they know how to play together. They know how to take bathrooms control. And let's see if they're going to use my B strat. No, they're not. They're not using the Fuffy strat.
It's the Fuffy strat.
That one's just one smoke flash. Instead, they're taking water. No, they're just running out monster. No nades, nothing at all. There's a Molotov, but they're past it. Scraps is entry onto Sam. Hamaya's onto Freeman. But there's 2 more players in. They've rotated so fast. But the fast rotates won't matter when the players die. Oh, T's double up is important at least. Makes this one very doable because T's also picked up the kit. Scraps holding for that one, and the flank coming in. Is Night Fury ready for this flank? Dies without grace, getting in close. Does Night Fury turn? No. So taken out in the side. Scraps now has a 1 versus 2 to win. No, doesn't win it. Zoomers pick this one up. They're not going to go out with a whimper. They're going to try to tie this one up. Getting 6 on the board. Only 4-round deficit now, and they should be able to win the next one pretty confidently. Though a Carcal force is very possible with bomb going down.
Yeah, that bomb going down is super important, right? We get we get a beautiful amount of money on this side, on the Caracal side. So everyone will be able to buy Mac 10s. We see a Galil coming through on Peppy, by far the better budget rifle in the game. But 4 Mac 10s and plenty of util between them all. And we've got we got basically just one rifle on the CT side because, well, as we've been over, the FAMAS doesn't count. Freeman with one of those FAMAS cannot get anything done against the Mac 10.
Shut down. Mac 10 better at close range, my friend.
Mac 10 better at all
with Con clear, they could go anywhere, but CT's stacking towards A. This is a read, and it's going to work out for them. Bank smoke coming in, dumpster smoke coming in as well. Now they're just coming fast. And Dice Molly tags guys without grace, and Peppy finishes him off. Galil onto FAMAS. The other two players stuck behind these smokes, while Anexelia is left to fight in the site. They're going to come up bank, try to play through the smoke, but with Anexelia going down, I don't think Sam and T can make it back into this one.
No, I don't think so. T looks like they're going to try, though, and T does grab Night Fury. That gives him a little bit of an in. Sam grabs another one with the FAMAS. Peppy goes down quickly. It's just all left onto Scraps with the Mac 10. Scraps on long, looking to get anything done here. Sam throws the smoke. Does not probably expect the Scraps push from this. T goes down.
They're just not looking the right direction.
Oh, but
Sam has a kit. Not going to stick, though, and Scraps has read this perfectly.
Does he have it, though? I think he has this on time.
It's going to be so close. It's going to be so close, but yeah.
He's got it.
Sam wins it out. Again, though, bomb down. Decent money. The T's could force up again. They could keep economic pressure onto him. That was a solid clutch there from Sam.
It's a great clutch there from Sam. Able to do what physics from the Piccolos cannot do. Which is just clutching. Through 8 games now. 9 games, right? 0 clutches.
Wow. Are they like your entry or?
No, they're our upper.
But that's who you want to clutch.
0
you
clutches.
Should tell him to go watch some like Shiro VODs or something.
He's here. He hears this. He knows.
Getting called out. I mean, maybe it's just because you guys are so good, you don't need to win any.
No. Our IGL just wins all the clutches. That's all it is.
Oh, really? It's just the nerve clutch show?
It's the nerve clutch, man.
I'm the opposite of that. My team is the me bottom frag show.
All right, hold on. Let's talk about the game for like half a second here, right? The T's have
it's a tech pause. We should talk about, I don't know, what do casters talk about during tech pauses? They make fun of Twitch chat, right?
I mean, make fun of Twitch chat. I've heard a lot about pizzas.
Oh, you know what? That is a good thing. What do you like on your pizza?
Hold on. I actually have an important topic to discuss. I was talking with somebody the other day, right? And they were talking about the casters that they liked and they didn't like, right? And they were basically saying that the casters right now don't make references that are of the correct age group. That they were actually upset that Launders or Scrawny made a Star Wars reference, which confused me.
Everyone knows Star Wars.
That's what I thought. And then I found out that less people knew Star Wars than I thought.
What did they want us to make, like Roblox references or something?
Well, so I
Whatever the Zoomers are into?
Well, so what I did was I basically took, like, I like recorded a little clip of just Flom stream and said, "Are you looking for this?" Because Flom will do stuff like that, and it was just like, "What are you looking for here?" And I was slightly confused by that. We can go on to pizza now. I felt like I had to mention this topic.
That's a fair topic to mention. I think it's tough to get. I like, the references that you don't even know it's a reference, like Sadakist making all the references, sliding them in together.
He makes a lot of
Big
brand
Apple
new...
and Snacks is Hungry for so long I didn't even realize it was New York.
Yeah, he makes a lot of brand new references, like the band Brand New. Unless you listen to their music, which basically no one does except for like me, you won't get any of the references, but there's a lot.
Well, hopefully he comes back for the major so that you can hear more references.
I sure hope so. So pizza.
Okay, yeah, we got sidetracked. Sorry, we
got sidetracked.
Pizza.
Yeah. Pizza.
What do you like on your pizza?
I'm a big fan of I like peppers on my pizza. And I know not everyone's
I actually agree
there.
with that one.
Yeah, not everyone's there, but I like peppers on my pizza.
I think peppers, mushrooms add some good texture to it.
It's a good vibe, man. It's a very good vibe.
Speaking of good vibes.
We now
get the vibe back in this match. All 5 players. Dr. Freeman has reconnected They reconnected with 3 kills. Oof, that's rough for Freeman.
That is extremely rough for 3 men. Freeman was part of the blockbuster trade at the beginning of the season. Barcode for Dr. Freeman, a trade between the NA Nades and the Zoomers. And I believe the NA Nades have gotten a little bit better at that.
Yeah,
no,
I mean, I
don't
know
what's
Freeman
wrong.
is good, but it's the consistency that's tough.
Oh,
So clean. There
okay,
it is.
so we
Talking
talked about him.
crap about him, and the double kill. Spray for the stream, showing off Freeman.
All right, well, Scraps has a deagle, and we've seen what Scraps can do.
You ever heard of the legendary Scraps Deagle?
I've heard of the 3v5 with the Scraps deagle.
All right, I believe in this one.
I've heard of it. I mean, I've never seen it, but I've heard of it. Nice little flash out from
Maybe
the
we'll see it
CTs.
today.
Oh,
it's possible. Now it's the Scraps SMG.
Oh.
Scraps M4.
Okay, Scraps M4.
Ooh, there is some players on B, but they could just fake this one. Scraps is looking for a pick, looking to get aggressive, but alone with bomb makes this one really tough. Shows the bomb to them, and now they're just gonna back up.
Dies in such a good position to stop this rotate. He hears
Oh,
all
they
of them
don't
coming
clear?
up, and they don't check it.
Oh, but the MP9 is awkward. It's just one.
Real awkward.
It's not the double
Scraps.
kill. Sort of need to hit like the initial headshot if you want the MP9 to kill without using the whole mag.
Or unless you're like half of an inch away from them.
That's true, you know. But at that point, like, I don't know, use a shotgun.
I mean, yes, Scraps is looking for T here. Cannot grab it.
Oh,
And
crosshair just off.
as the kids would say, that is the T.
Whew. T takes him down. Next time T dies, I'm gonna have to say that someone spilled the T.
There's an op in there.
I'm giving away my references too early. I'm supposed to make it look like I come up with them on the spot. Anyways, full AKs coming out versus 2 SMGs on the side of the Zoomers. This is the Caracals' best chance yet in this half. They've got so much util. They're going for a default with some water control. Scraps trying to grab that one. Maya takes a chunk of damage, but pushes all the Zoomers back. Now they have Playground and Party.
Yeah, they do have a lot of control, and look at the water control that Scraps has, right? There was no Molotov to stop anything here, and Scraps is just able to kind of just push up.
Yeah.
And look at where the CTs are playing on A site.
CTs are so far back. They could literally just run an exec into a site, and the CTs will be so stuck. Like, yes, they have util, but they have no map control. And only one Molotov.
And they do have 2 MP9s, neither of which are playing super aggressively, right? Both Dies and Anexilia are both like close to A site with.
I love how funny these jump peaks are. Sam getting tagged up as the solo B player might call more people down.
Yeah, it looks like
Freeman gonna go to join that AWP.
There's still a lot of jumping. Bro, he's trying to get his exercise in. His doctor said he gotta have some cardio going.
Exactly. Gotta get that exercise in. The problem is
see Peppy
they're gonna get this hit in. Oh, but it's at 25 seconds.
Navi?
Now the molly's gonna be devastating, but they're past it. And Anexelia's burning in their T-molly. Focus double entry. This is so clean. Dies without grace though. Just has to deny this bomb. Not. Stay alive for a long time though. Finally finished off by Peppy. And unless we see another crazy Sam and T retake, that should be it.
Yeah,
At least they're not up against Mac 10s. These AKs should be able to stop them.
If I was them, I'd save this immediately. This op is too expensive to risk here, and T is going for it anyway. C's focus.
Elo. Or not Elo, sorry, Ego. No Ego risking here. They had to go for it. They're not just gonna bruise their pride and save. What do you think they are? Optimal?
I don't know, man. I do not know at this point. Peppy, though.
Oh.
Peppy's prepared.
Did you see that focus double entry?
I did see the focus double entry, and the focus double closer there as well.
Yeah. Peppy is basically the dedicated entry. That's why you see him using this util early. That nade set, the same one that I like to use a lot. It's perfect to just smoke off this front bathrooms, get the flash so that no opper can peek aggressive. They don't have to worry about ops in this round. They don't even have to worry about nades in this round. Instead, just 4 deagles and a pistol.
Are you saying the deagle's not a pistol?
Oh, and a default pistol, I mean to say.
Freeman's gonna hear a lot here. Cannot get anything done with it though. Dies without grace, the one with the default pistol in the round. Probably not gonna be able to do much here. Very close to the wall. Now, Peppy has checked this before.
Peppy knows the entry path.
Oh,
yeah,
Peppy has checked it. And
the hard entry,
oh,
but
wait, hold on.
Anaxilia's
Oh, my.
checked. I mean, that's a little spicy, but they can just go B now.
Yeah, though, Anaxilia is going to grab this AK and probably get hunted down by Scraps and whoever else that is. Scraps and Hamaya. Oh, and Night Fury's on the flank here. There's a lot that can go wrong here, and Anaxilia does not get anything done. Just super anticlimactic right there.
Dang. Alright. 12-8. I think the Zoomers should call a timeout. I don't know if they will.
They
just
won't.
Can't keep losing this momentum, and they don't even have an op. They barely have util. Like,
they got a lot on dice, but that's it.
It's gonna be T and Sam, the only 2 holding B, and that's gonna mean no util on B, besides smoke. So, just a B hit. So
oh no!
The perfect flash from Focus allows Scraps to get that pick. Friedman at least grabs 1. But Hamaya's here to clear out Connector. First kill. 1 more duel. Second kill as well.
It leaves Sam and Dies in such an awkward position, especially with this flash coming through. Sam gets hit by it, knows Scraps is here, and still probably... Scraps goes down, never mind. I should not speak
Sam's
before things happen.
He's got his mindset right. He's a strong fragger. The problem is, you can't just peek 3 people at once.
I mean,
Take
you
it
can.
down.
You'll just die.
You just die. The Heaven Smoke misses? Was that even a Heaven Smoke? I don't know what it was.
I don't know.
They've got the Heaven Molly. Keeping Dies from peeking aggressively, and now they just get to chill. They can play this one. Pretty simple. Peppy and Hamaya chilling together. Hamaya even has a Molotov for the bomb.
Molotov for the boys?
Should save, but they're broke. They're broke. They're going to have, like, under 3,000 on every player.
Yeah, under 3,000 means that we should be heading towards a 14-8 scoreline here. Scary thing if you're the Zoomers.
Also, I lied. Sam will have about exactly 3,000. But still, that is not enough to buy, especially on CT.
No, not at all.
Mayhaps
although
they force. They could partial, grab a deagle.
Yeah, as to say, on the triple loss bonus, the 2,900, if you stay above the 2,000 mark, you'll have 4,900 in the next round. You might be able to get a little bit going there.
Though next round, they're going to want util. I think they've just been lacking utility and ops. Like, they could be trying to punish and push forward, but instead they just run back and are getting picked apart.
Yeah, T's had an op a couple times, and it's worked out really well. And this is a lot of long control. This is a lot of long control. T grabs 1, and Exilia grabs another.
Oh, but they have B. At least the T's have B.
The T's have B.
Saving grace for them. Night Fury can try to cut off these players coming through. They could even plant for Heaven if they want. Night Fury just gonna close the connector door behind him. Being polite as per usual. Just wait here. Holding for anyone who wants to approach towards a monster. Night Fury gonna get traded once they find that first one. Very likely.
There's the push from Dies.
Through from Khan. Sam has a flash into sight. They can go for this one. Pretty confidently, too. There's no molly for the bomb. The thing is, time is so low. Focus can just kill this user now. Focus wins it. Oh, no, wait, Sam. Sam found the kit. They won. They got it. CT's just barely. Another one where Sam picks up a kit at the last minute. Wins it out for him. So close, but because that was a full save, they now have all the money that they ever need. When it looked like they were out of this one, they win with the pistols. And now they can try to get it even closer. We could get closer to an overtime or at least a game where we have no idea who's going to take it.
Yeah, and with the amount of weapons here on the T side, this is not going to be an easily won round by the Zoomers. It's a full buy here from the Caracals. No op, but they haven't really needed the op on the T side. Sam gets team flashed, you know, from his own team. Focus just looking for the feet there, looking to see anyone's crossing, and Focus should have seen Sam there. And Scraps putting a lot of pressure onto the construction position. Nade comes through from Focus, doesn't really do anything though.
Again, they have water and they have top bathrooms. From here, they can pretty much have the entire map be their playground. The problem is, they lose at an aim duel, dies without grace, takes down Scraps. Oh, but Focus winning that one back. Sam just a little bit too aggressive. Tries to take a one-on-one without using any nades and goes down with his nades.
Yeah, dies without grace. Gonna have to do a lot here on the B site if he gets challenged. Focus looking like they're still ready for this. Flash comes through. Hamaya grabs one.
Rotates away.
Ooh, Freeman though in the cheeky position.
Now they realize it's B, right? They have to. The flash is perfect.
Oh,
though. There it is.
That was it.
Focus and Peppy combine together. Bomb can go down. 2-on-2 here. One in heaven, one in CT.
I was gonna say health advantage, but it's gone a little bit now. Peppy has the health, and Focus is the one left on the site. Does manage to get back to the monster position though. Able to live another day.
Their side, and neither team has util. Peppy first, second. That spray was incredible. Taking them both down. The immediate headshot onto Freeman. I'm loving it. Peppy is doing good. Yes, Peppy may be their entry, but he wins the clutch out as well. There it is, 14-9. Now the Caracals can close this one up against pistols. As long as they don't throw another one away, they can get to match point.
Yo, I'm having an issue with Freeman right now. He bought the dualies and then chucked it away for the far worse CZ75.
Okay, but I prefer dualies on a pistol where there's no head armor, whereas CZ can go toe-to-toe with rifles a little bit more.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Like, dualies.
Don't disrespect the dualies like that.
Don't buy the dualies.
I was saying don't disrespect me. I'm a Night Fury. Night Fury has killed Hamaya. There's the...
He's
disrespect. But
he doesn't care who he shoots. He's just gonna shoot somebody.
Yep. He's saying, I know you're the star player, but I'm your GM, so bow down to me. No, Night Fury is the nicest guy. He wouldn't say that. Oh, but instead, finding the triple so far. Could even be a quad. And Excelia just looking around, and yeah, quad kill from Night Fury.
That's the ace from Night Fury. You got the kill on Hamaya. That's 5 kills, right? It's a penta.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's how that works, right?
Anyways, Night Fury really showing up here near the end of the game, at least in that round. Night Fury actually was one of the lowest rated players in all of Minor. But now recently having a resurgence, being one of the top frags in their previous game for the Caracals, and now here showing some confidence. And oh, they're pulling a B hit. This B hit is oppressive if it gets through. However, the Molotov in their face in the aggressive Sam spells disaster for it. They had the toxic molly, they had the flashes, they had the smokes. Just didn't have the kill. And so now they're forced to reset, but they're getting flanked immediately. Freeman's up behind. Terms hit 9 on your keyboard because Freeman is demolishing him from the back line. Wow, just imagine.
Oh!
That's so rough for them. Freeman finds those kills and even just backs up, uses util to stall. I think it's definitely a mistake if Freeman peeks in aggressively. Instead, just leave it onto Sam and Anexelia. There it is. Finishing him off.
We're at a...
It's back and forth.
It is back and forth now, right? This is the game we asked for. This is the game we wanted, right? But any mistake here from the Zoomers, and the punishment is losing, right? You've got no room to play with anymore. And the Caracals,
correct.
They can sit back, they can figure out what they want to do. Right now, that looks like a B hit here. But there's a lot of defaulting going on. We got the 2A, 2B, 1 Con, and Night Fury is going to molly out Anexilia from pushing on any further. And he'll hear Anexilia retreating back up the connector stairs. Bomb's been grabbed by Focus, and it looks like this hit starts to go a little bit more towards A.
I think a B hit is honestly the optimal choice here. What they need to do is bait out those Molotovs early at the start. Put a little bit of pressure on A, and then just sink their teeth into B. They can smoke it off, and if they can catch one pick, the other player on B is just completely vulnerable, and they only need one round. However, we could see something more like that A hit. They know a bank smoke. They know a dumpster smoke from the map control that they already have. And Scraps is making some noise over on the other side of the map. That noise could draw a rotation in. Check, is Sam all the way up with him? Yeah, Sam's on B as well to help him out. But as soon as they do this boost, they should be able to find Scraps. Yep, with that kill, now they know. Now they know that it should be A. Focus getting ready to flash the team in. The squad, they're getting up. The problem is there's no dumpster smoke, and so T, full blind, finds that off kill, and there's two players here at the dumpster to stop it. Bomb gets tapped. Now Bomb gonna get stuck. 10 seconds left. Peppy gets the plant down. Nothing else. All five alive. Clean one for the Zoomers. They're gonna want more clean rounds like that so that they can have enough money to buy no matter what, because every round is a potential last round. Caracals pulling out a pause here. They just want to chill. Honestly, they could do 2 pauses if they want. Just like take it super chill.
They want to figure out what they're gonna do with this this awkward state of money, right? You don't want a full save because you're one away from victory, right? But you also got to play this smart. You don't want to throw away all your money here and then not have enough money later when you actually need to fight against guns in a CT economy that just blossoms, right? And so they're going to do the smart option here. They're going to play for the next round on the buy. They're going to go pistols through. We see ecos lost all the time, right? It's not uncommon. So we should see good things. We might be able to see good things happen here from the Caracals.
Oh, we might. Thing is, though, no utility means that they don't really have an exec or anything in mind. So they just sort of need opening kills gifted to them. But the Zoomers, they've got to be feeling the pressure. They don't want to give up any of those picks.
Quick dualies watch. Scraps has the dualies pulled out.
That is correct. Scraps the one to just default and grab short control. Waiting, looking for that boost. Scraps finds a double dink here. That'd be pretty darn crazy, but again, no one's gonna peek in. Sam sees nothing monster. Dies sees nothing on the jump spot. They're gonna leave B. They're gonna leave only Sam here. If only the Caracals knew it.
Scraps played that so well, going to hide in the time while they were all checking. And look at that. Sam's the only one left, and Sam's actually evacuating the site right now. And look at the rotate from the Caracals.
If they had a smoker flash, Sam is just absolutely destroyed as the only player here. Now they're getting dies to start coming back. The Caracals are going out fast. They're past the smoke.
Oh no! Oh no!
In the back gets a kill, team kill. Focus getting some assist onto a teammate as well, and Hamaya has gotten 2 with that. He's getting even more aggressive, a third. Hamaya's so strong, and Focus takes him down. They win it with pistols.
The Hamaya peak is real.
Defeat the Zoomers. 16-11 pistols, no utility. Just running it out B. I don't know. I don't have any more words.
I don't have any more words.
I'm supposed to be the one with words, but
yeah. All right. Welcome to the post show, with the same people that were here during the regular show.
Exactly. But this time Germs gets to talk and say what he thought of the game.
Yeah, Germs, what did you think of that game? You were observating the whole time.
It was definitely a roller coaster of emotions there. I definitely felt like in the very beginning there, the Zoomers just took a very heavy presence and definitely looked like they were coming out on top. Sam, some fantastic entries and just giving so much space for the Zoomers. Unfortunately, it looks like with some tactical pauses and some tactical just thought out, the Caracals were able to really, give more thought to their CT side, and the Zoomers just ran out of rounds to play with for their CT side to try to claw their way back.
I think
Yeah.
it really just came down to tactical depth in that one. Because the Zoomers, they just couldn't pull enough stops. On T side, they were doing okay, but as soon as the Carcals sort of tightened things up, started playing together, they had their retakes perfect. And then some of those execs just started stringing together T side rounds and breaking that economy. I know the Carcals definitely have some practice in those execs, and they were just playing together perfectly. Perfect call there at the end as well. Perfect multi-kill. Hamai got 2 with just a pistol. That was pretty crazy.
I got 3 there with the pistol.
Oh, 3. I'm
3
sorry.
there. One
I'm
at the end of the round.
underestimating him.
Yeah, we are trying to get the guy Hamaya in here to chat with us about that game. We will update you on how that goes. But
I'm assuming they're just having a little post-game chat.
Post game chat right there.
They're probably pretty hyped about this, having made a recent change, losing one of the strongest players in all of Minor, picking up Scraps, who, I mean, she's strong as well, but they just lost someone who was very individually talented in Angela, someone who could sort of take all the control on their own and take over the game. However, instead, Hamaya showed he can take over the game and have the rest of the pieces fall into place. Teammates showing up. Just so strong overall.
All right. It looks like Hamaya will not be answering our messages. Do we have any
I
other
mean,
ideas of people that would like to speak with after that game?
I can literally invade where they are currently and ask them.
Bro, do it. Invade them. Invade. He's going. He's on a trip now, Germs.
Yes, indeed. He's on the mystical adventure of going into the savannah, trying to take a caracal out of their natural environment and putting them into nowhere they've been before, the live streaming channel, where they will be forced to talk to us. And
Yeah. The Zoomers there though having a very good bout of it at the beginning of the game, and just they it seemed like they couldn't finish anything there. Just
yeah,
We
Fluffy's
are.
back from his safari.
Let me bring him in. I went all the way into the savannah to go grab him out of here. And here it is, Hamaya, the gamer, the multi-fragging gamer, helping win that one out for the Carcals. Hamaya, how's it feel?
Feels good. That's our second win of the season, so pretty big deal
Oh,
for us. I think we're now 2-6, so doing a little bit better.
How did it
yeah.
feel to have the Hamaya spray in there? I mean, you absolutely clowned on some folks with the sprays, man.
I think both of those were eco rounds though, so it really just worked out with people lining up.
I mean, you had the confidence. Was your plan to just sort of take over that fountain area on CT side and let your teammates stack towards other places?
Yeah, so we actually just this afternoon looked at their overpass demos and noticed that they weren't really utilizing Fountain if they weren't planning on hitting A. So the plan was really to get Fountain info and go from there.
Makes a lot of sense. As as far as your guys' T side, did you have anything specific in mind for how you played it? Or I guess for a more specific question from me, did you have the read when you just ran it back into B and the last round with just pistols? Or
No, so
is it
after the
just a
game, we
coin flip?
went to the stream to watch the very end, and we had no idea that they were rotated up to A and
Scraps
then
pulled the most
at
ninja
TK.
move possible. Scraps went into Monster Tunnel as they were jump spotting water and then looked towards monster area and then went back towards water as Sam peeked monster and the jump spotting was done and then held water and so they just hard rotated off.
That's so unlucky.
It's called pure skill, my friend.
As far
Ah,
as T-side goes, we didn't have a huge plan. We thought their B might be a little bit weaker, So we were trying to lean towards there, but with the sub, we weren't really sure how that was going to shake out.
Yeah.
So T side, we sort of tried to just play it by feel.
Yeah, Sam's a very strong fragger, and they threw him down on B, so it's a tough one, but you all weathered through the challenge. Speaking of challenges, it must have been challenging to just try and, I guess, to try and get in on that one and get in just in general in any of these matches with all the changes that have been going on. I know Angeli was in, was out, was in again, and now is unable to play. You had to pick up Scraps, who is very solid, but you had to adapt completely to a new player. How's that been going with you all?
Well, it wouldn't have been as big of a deal if Will wasn't also the IGL on top of being our top fragger.
Hmm.
So we basically had to reinvent the whole team over the past two matches. And just tonight, actually, before this game, we switched IGLs as well. So we'll probably stick with what we're doing now.
Is it focus now?
It is
Or
focus, yeah.
all right. I mean, Focus was doing solid individually. I think you were really let loose by not having to take up that IGL position.
Yeah, my brain unfortunately melts when I'm IGLing, so didn't really work out. But Focus did a fantastic job with it, and his individual performance didn't suffer. So thumbs up from me.
That's pretty great. All right, boys, do you have any other questions for Hamaya here?
I'm good.
All right then.
I have a question.
Ooh,
When's Hamaya Peak coming out?
It is coming out directly after this interview. Join the Steam group.
Absolutely. You already know you have one user in here. I know Fluffy and Mech are probably quick to join after me, but
Oh, absolutely.
All right, thanks for having me on, guys.
all right. Thanks, man.
All right, that was a nice time with Humaya. And speaking of nice times, be sure to join us next week as we have another show match, probably against a
Ooh,
team that we
probably.
probably know about and probably will happen. But other than that, thank you from both myself, Germs, and Fuffy, and
Woo.
good night to everyone.